Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB and today is the 2nd of April 2025, or so-called Liberation Day for United States of America, because under President Donald Trump's leadership, guys, tariffs are going to be kicking in, and based on my research, it's going to have a positive impact on the US economy, and because of that, guys, it will directly be impacting the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, what I'd really recommend you to do is, guys, on the 3rd of April, the tariffs in terms of dollar amount will be flowing in, so keep a track on the dollar value, and I'm pretty much sure, guys, because of that, it will have an impact on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? And I cannot stress this enough, guys. Regarding tariffs, there's a lot of misleading information, and so far as tariffs is concerned, guys, the White House website has all the official information, and President Donald Trump is only focusing on reciprocal tariffs, and more importantly, guys, so far as investments flowing in because of tariffs, where companies are investing in the United States of America, that amount now has increased to more than $5 trillion. So look, when you talk about tariffs, guys, things are definitely not bad as mainstream media is talking about. So what I'd really recommend you to do is, guys, go to the White House website, read through the official tariffs, and you would understand the positive impact on the US economy. And because of that, guys, it'll directly be impacting the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? And that is one of the reasons why I wanted to go ahead and touch base on this news. As a matter of fact, guys, the next two news I'm going to be talking about, that is also connected to the Trump administration. Now, the first news, guys, is regarding the Security and Exchange Commission, and under the leadership of Hester Pierce, who is the new commissioner, she has outlined 7 points, and looks like they're focusing on deregulation. So what I'll do, guys, in today's episode, I'll go ahead and explain what these 7 points are, and according to me, guys, less regulation is ideal for any technology, and definitely for the world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what the new cryptocurrency framework is, and what are the 7 areas she's talking about. And the next news, guys, is also talking about less regulation, and this is connected to CFTC, that is Commodity Future Trading Commission, and under the Trump administration, guys, they have gone ahead and withdrawn 2 crypto-related advisories, and they are citing market growth and regulatory fairness. Again, guys, this is another positive win for the cryptocurrency industry. So we'll definitely go ahead and take a deep dive into what this regulation is all about and how will it impact the cryptocurrency sector. Now, unfortunately, guys, the next news I'm going to be talking about is not a positive one, and this is connected to malware, particularly to Android users. And there's a new malware called as Crocodilis, guys, and they are targeting crypto wallets in Turkey as well as Spain. So if you're a listener from this region, guys, you definitely need to be updated with the software and go ahead and take necessary precautions. But what I'll do, guys, in today's episode, I'll go ahead and explain what this malware is. Now, the final news, guys, is again connected to President Donald Trump, but this is connected to 2 of his sons, and looks like both of his sons are actively getting involved in Bitcoin mining, and they have actually partnered with Bitcoin miner that is Hut 8, and they have launched American Bitcoin, which is a subsidiary focused on Bitcoin mining and building strategic reserve. So we'll definitely go ahead and take a deep dive into this. So quite a lot to cover, guys, in today's episode, and like we do in every Crypto and Coffee Date series, we will be looking at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now, the first news, guys, is a really interesting one, and this is to do with Sonic Labs, and they are ditching an algorithmically backed stablecoin, that is USD stablecoin, and they are focusing now on UAE Dirham alternative. Now, one of the reasons why they have done this is because last week, the UAE Central Bank, they had quite a lot of updates regarding currency. The first one is, guys, they have come up with a new symbol, and the second one is more connected to a digital currency. Now, what I'll do, guys, I'll go ahead and release a standalone episode on that, because the digital currency, guys, is more of a central bank digital currency, and the digital Dubai token, guys, can be used for tokenization, and you can also go ahead and do smart contracts as well. And it looks like because of this, guys, Sonic Labs has decided to go ahead and ditch the algorithmically backed stablecoin, and if I'm not mistaken, guys, one of the OGs in the space, that is Andre Crony, is also involved in this, so we'll definitely go ahead and talk about this. Now, the second news, guys, is connected to artificial intelligence, and this is from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. In MRC Saudi and perspective, they are partnered to elevate AI-powered media analytics and advertising in Saudi Arabia, so we'll definitely go ahead and discuss this. So quite a lot to cover, guys, in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Thank you to our sponsors for being part of the Blockchain DXB journey. Firstly, Advanced Media. Advanced Media, guys, is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region, with over 2 decades of experience Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red, and Rode. As a matter of fact, guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well, and Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet, and prosperity. Now listen, guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website, that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so, guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE, so definitely check it out. And also, guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing, and hosting training workshops, seminars, and community events that educate, inform, and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen, guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website, that is www.amt.tv, and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gov Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen, guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing. Go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform. Check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally, guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below. Now, guys, since you've taken care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now, look, guys, it is really important to understand that I'm looking at these numbers in the early hours of Dubai, and technically it is still 1st of April in the United States of America. But 2nd of April is going to be Liberation Day for United States of America because the tariffs are going to kick in. And looks like because of that, guys, if you look at the global cryptocurrency market, the numbers are definitely improved and the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are pumped up as well. Now, if you look at the global cryptocurrency snapshot, guys, in just a matter of 24 hours, it has actually pumped up by almost $100 billion. Today, the global cryptocurrency market is at $2.73 trillion. And since the last 24 hours, guys, it is actually up by 1.72%. But if you look at the total cryptocurrency market volume, guys, the numbers hasn't increased a lot. The total cryptocurrency market volume is at $77.58 billion, and since the last 24 hours it is down by 2.98%. Now unfortunately guys, the volume of decentralized finance isn't that great at all. Today it is only at $5.33 billion, and DeFi guys as of today is accounting for 6.93% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. And if you look at the total value locked guys, it is well below the $100 billion mark. It is at $95.49 billion, with Lido still dominating so far as total value locked is concerned. And the total value locked for Lido is $17.99 billion. The decentralized to centralized exchange dominance guys is only at 24.09%. And I cannot stress this enough guys. This according to me guys is a matrix to gauge decentralization. And in an idealistic world guys, this percentage should be about the 60% mark, and only then we can confidently state that the world is ready for decentralization, isn't it? Unfortunately guys, today it is only at 24.09%, and more importantly guys, out of this 24.09%, there is a very high possibility that centralized exchanges, they account for maybe 10%, maybe even 15% of this 24.09%. Now let's quickly run to the volume of decentralized exchanges. Now Uniswap today is at number 1, and its 24-hour volume is $1.29 billion. PancakeSwap guys' volume is below the $1 billion mark. It is at $955.51 million. Agni Finance is at number 3rd, and its volume is well below the $500 million mark. It is only at $414.98 million. Fluid guys is at number 4th, and its 24-hour volume is $355.6 million. And at number 5th guys is Meteora, and its 24-hour volume is $338.06 million. Now let's quickly run to the volume of stable coins, and I cannot stress this enough guys. Keep a track on the volume of stable coins, particularly on the 2nd as well as 3rd, and that would give you a very good indication on the impact of tariffs in the cryptocurrency world. And as I mentioned earlier guys, 3rd of April is when the tariff amount will actually go in, and that would give us a good indication as to how the US economy will be heading towards, isn't it? But in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I'll definitely go ahead and cover it. Let's see guys, maybe I'll try to cover it on a daily basis, or maybe I'll try to look at the amount collected by tariffs at least for a month or maybe 3 months. Cause look, there is a lot of misleading information regarding tariffs guys. And President Donald Trump wants to go ahead and implement reciprocal tariff, and according to him guys, that could definitely change the trajectory of US economy. So let's see guys how things materialize. Now regarding the 24-hour volume of stable coins, it is at $73.44 billion, and stable coins guys is accounting for 94.67% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. And after the $73.44 billion guys, Tether USDT is accounting for $58.24 billion, Circle USDC at $8.98 billion, and Neft USD is accounting for $5.49 billion. Now let's quickly run to the market cap, 24-hour trading volume and dominance between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now Bitcoin's dominance guys has pumped up, and today it is at 61.57%, whereas Ethereum's dominance has also marginally bumped up, and today it is at 8.40%. Now let me quickly check the market cap between Tether USDT and Ripple guys, cause they often go neck and neck, isn't it? And as of today, 2nd of April, in the early hours of Dubai, Tether USDT's market cap is at $143.96 billion, whereas Ripple XRP's market cap has fallen down well below, and it is down to $124 billion, so the difference is almost $20 billion. And last week guys, Tether USDT and Ripple XRP's market cap was almost neck and neck, and it's going to be really interesting to see what happens over the next coming weeks. I wouldn't be surprised guys if Ripple's market cap definitely pumps up in just a matter of few weeks, but the cryptocurrency world is absolutely wild and wicked, isn't it? And whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Now if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Bitcoin and Ethereum guys, Bitcoin's 24-hour trading volume has definitely pumped up in comparison to last week, and today it is at $28.02 billion, whereas Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume is $15.20 billion. Now if you look at the market cap of Bitcoin guys, it is marginally pumped up, but it is still below the $2 trillion mark. It is only at $1.68 trillion, whereas Ethereum's market cap is at $230 billion. Now every day in the Blockchain DXB podcast guys, I tend to look at one new matrix, isn't it? And I thought because President Donald Trump is calling 2nd of April as Liberation Day, why don't I go out and look at the top American tokens by market capitalization? And via coin market cap guys, there's a section that looks at the top American tokens by market capitalization. Now according to me guys, I'm definitely not liking this, because when you talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, it is not confined to a specific location, isn't it? But it looks like CoinMarketCap is just going with the narrative, And truth be told, guys, if I was associated in one of these projects, I would definitely not like it to be confined to one specific region. But nonetheless, guys, let's go and roll with this particular matrix. And so far, the top American tokens by market capitalization, Ripple XRP, as I mentioned earlier, is at number 1. But its market cap is actually down. But it is still leading the pack with $124.23 billion. Solana, guys, is at number 2. And look at the difference between the first and second one, guys. The market cap of Solana is almost half of that of Ripple's market cap. It is at $64.80 billion. Circle USDC, guys, is at number 3rd. And its market cap is $60.05 billion. Dogecoin is at number 4th. Its market cap is $25.55 billion, and Cardano, guys, is at number 5th, and its market cap is $23.97 million. Now, I really don't understand the logic behind how CoinMarketCap has taken it as American tokens, because when you talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, guys, it is distributed or decentralized across the entire world, isn't it? Could it be possible that the foundations or associations is registered in the United States of America? That is the only explanation I can think of. Other than that, guys, when you talk about Ripple, you can definitely state that it is an American company. So Ripple being an American token does make a lot of sense. But regarding the other tokens, guys, if I was someone who's working in this project or involved in it, I would definitely not want it to fall under American tokens by market capitalization, isn't it? And the reason is pretty simple, guys. When you talk about Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies, it is not confined to any specific region. It should be distributed or decentralized to the entire world. And that is how it should be as well, isn't it? Now, guys, let's go and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. And the price of Bitcoin is definitely pumped up. And today it is at $85,045. And since the last 24 hours, it is up by 1.94%. But since the last 7 days, it is down by 3.06%. Ethereum, guys, is well below the $2,000 mark. But since the last 24 hours, it is definitely pumped up. And today it is at $1,907. And on the 31st of March, guys, the price of Ethereum was around the $1,700 mark, isn't it? And since the last 48 hours, the price of Ethereum has actually pumped up by almost $200. But since the last 7 days, it is still down by 7.94%. Now, regarding Ripple or XRP, guys, right now it is at $2.13. And since the last 24 hours, it is up by 0.88%. But since the last 7 days, it is down by 12.92%. Now, look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. I'm looking at these numbers in the early hours of the buy, and technically, guys, it is still the 1st of April in the United States of America. So tomorrow, guys, when I release the episode on the 3rd of April, we will get a much better understanding regarding the numbers, isn't it? Now look, guys, 2nd of April is Liberation Day in the United States of America, and I cannot stress this enough, guys. There is a lot of misleading information regarding tariffs, and President Donald Trump, he wants to go ahead and implement reciprocal tariffs. And rather than watching fake news mainstream media, guys, I would really urge you guys to go ahead and look at tariff-related information by the official channel. That is the White House website. Now look, guys, because of tariffs, I don't think so the inflation would be increasing, and the prices of products will not be increasing as well. There might just be a temporary glitch, guys. But if you actually read through the tariffs, guys, I do feel that even in short term, medium term, and long term, the economic conditions in the United States of America will be absolutely great. And more importantly, guys, mainstream media is not talking about the investments President Donald Trump is getting, isn't it? And as of 2nd of April, guys, a little over $5 trillion has already been secured by President Donald Trump. And to be honest, guys, that is an absolutely massive amount. And because of this investment, guys, I do feel it will have a positive impact on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And also, guys, regarding this investment, all of the official document is actually published by the White House website. So rather than listening to mainstream media, guys, spend a lot of time on the White House official website, and all of the details are right there. As a matter of fact, guys, just few days ago, President Donald Trump has also started an investment accelerator. Now, the links to all of these, guys, is in the show notes below. Now, if you look at mainstream media, guys, they are talking about all the vandalism that is going on regarding Elon Musk and Tesla, isn't it? But you also need to factor what is going on with Doge. And why are social media, guys, I tend to have arguments, and I ask them this very simple question. Are you actually looking at official information regarding Doge? And the official information where Elon Musk and his team is uploading a lot of wasteful spending is doge.gov. And what I'd really urge you guys to also do is go to doge.gov and look at the wasteful spending and potential fraud. And according to Elon Musk, guys, they will be saving close to $1 trillion. Now you need to understand, guys, this saving of $1 trillion will definitely help in reducing inflation, isn't it? Now imagine for a second, guys, if mainstream media is suffering with TDS, if they start focusing on the investment related news and focus on the findings that is found out by Doge, guys, the US economy will definitely be benefiting, isn't it? And I'm pretty much sure once they start doing that, there will be a positive correlation to the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well. And that is one of the reasons, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Rather than watching mainstream media, go ahead and look at information from the first source. And if you actually compare it with what mainstream media is saying, guys, 90% of the information is fabricated, misleading or fake news information. As a matter of fact, guys, in the episode that I released on the 31st of March, I did talk about a fake news and misleading information that is provided by Associated Press. So I'm really curious to check how they got and track information regarding tariffs as well. And it is news such as this, guys, that does drive the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? So the only thing I can say is, guys, regarding tariffs, go to the White House official website, read through the official tariffs, and President Donald Trump is focusing on reciprocal tariffs. And based on the economic data that was out, inflation data that is out, as well as the FOMC meeting, guys, I do feel that the US economy is doing absolutely brilliant, at least at this point of time. So let me know, guys, what are your thoughts regarding this. Now, guys, let's go and discuss another interesting news, and this is done by the US Security and Exchange Commission. And the SEC Commissioner, guys, that is Hester Pierce, has outlined a 7-point plan, and she's urging Congress to streamline cryptocurrency regulations and reduce inefficiencies. And she was speaking at the Digital Chamber's 8th Annual DC Blockchain Summit, and she emphasized the need for clear, balanced oversight while at the same time protecting innovation and peer-to-peer transactions. So let me do one thing, guys. Let me go ahead and highlight the 7-point crypto framework. And the first thing, guys, is directly talking about deregulations. And the first thing is regarding no new agency. And what she is actually stating is that Congress should empower existing regulators like Security and Exchange Commission and CFTC instead of creating a new regulatory body. This, to be honest, is absolutely genius, isn't it? Now the second one is limit new statutes, guys. And the recommendation talks about any new law should focus on US-based or US-based targeting platforms, avoiding excessive global reach. And the third one is federal preemption, and this is to ease conflicts with state laws, and federal oversight should take precedence in areas of interstate commerce. Now the fourth one is regarding clear agency oversight, and the recommendations are regarding specific crypto asset types, that they should be assigned to designated federal agencies to avoid regulatory overlap. And the fifth one, guys, is regarding legal clarity for crypto trading, and platforms, guys, should be allowed to trade both security and non-security crypto assets under the Security and Exchange Commission or even CFTC oversight. This, to be honest, guys, is definitely a positive stance, and if you actually compare to what SEC under Gary Gensler was doing, guys, these moves are exactly opposite, isn't it? Now regarding the crypto framework, guys, the sixth one talks about applying traditional market principles, and the recommendation that she has put forward is that crypto trading platforms should operate under rules similar to alternative trading systems for fairness and transparency. And the final one, and the seventh one, is to protect peer-to-peer transactions, and the recommendation stresses Americans' right to direct financial transactions must be preserved to prevent centralization and overreach. Now look, guys, based on my understanding, this is absolutely genius, isn't it? And one of the reasons why I wanted to discuss this is because a lot of the other countries do look up to United States of America, isn't it? And whatever United States of America does, guys, I'm pretty much sure similar policies will be implemented by other countries. Now Hester Pierce, guys, also said that regulators still need to monitor, examine and enforce rules on customer protection, insider trading and disclosure while fostering innovation, and she expressed optimism that collaborative action could lead to a balanced and effective regulatory structure for the cryptocurrency industry. So according to me, guys, SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce's 7-point crypto framework does make a lot of sense, and it is definitely a win for the cryptocurrency industry. As a matter of fact, guys, the next news I'm going to be talking about, that is also stressing on less regulations. And CFTC, guys, that is Commodity Future and Trading Commission, they want less regulations, and the CFTC, guys, did actually withdraw 2 crypto-related advisories to align crypto derivatives with traditional derivatives, and they are citing market growth and regulatory fairness. Now it's really important to understand, guys. The first from 2018 set reporting guidelines for crypto derivatives, while the second one was from 2023, and the second one focused on digital assets clearing risk. Now this particular move, guys, is part of acting chair Carolyn Firm, who is pushing to streamline regulations and, more importantly, reduce regulations by enforcement. Now regarding the CFTC, guys, they have always been massive advocates of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and the CFTC, guys, now is also undergoing a broadening restructuring. centralizing operations for efficiency. Now, if you do need the official link to this, guys, it is in the show notes below. Now, the big question, guys, is how does this particular move benefit the cryptocurrency industry? So let me do one thing. Let me go ahead and share some basic points regarding this. Because look, guys, the CFTC's withdrawal of crypto-related advisories benefit the crypto sector by offering regulatory clarity. Now we have more clarity, isn't it? And it also focuses on fair market treatment. There's definitely no discrimination now. And under the Biden administration, guys, companies in the United States of America, they were not getting fair market treatment, isn't it? So with this move, there'll definitely be fair market treatment and there will be less bureaucracy, guys. Because look, more number of staff does create a lot of bureaucracy, isn't it? And what about innovation, guys? I very strongly feel with this move, it definitely encourages innovation, and more importantly, guys, it does reduce enforcement risk, which we did notice heavily by Gary Gensler, isn't it? Because what Gary Gensler used to do is, guys, he used to overstep his authorities, and even the CFTC were against it. So this particular move, guys, is definitely making quite a lot of sense in my honest opinion. Now, guys, let's go and discuss some news for the world of Android. And if you're an Android user guy like me, you definitely need to be updated with this new malware. And a newly discovered malware, guys, which is called as Crocodilius, has been targeting Android users, specifically those with cryptocurrency wallets. But at this point of time, it is only attacking Turkey and Spain users. Now, this particular malware, guys, was identified by fraud prevention firm that is Theater Fabric. And this mobile banking Trojan, guys, employs remote control, black screen overlays and data harvesting to steal wallet seed phrases, and they are masquerading as crypto-related apps, guys. And regarding this malware that is Crocodilius, it uses social engineering tactics to trick victims into revealing sensitive wallet information. And here's the thing, guys, they do this by displaying fake warnings urging them to back up their seed phrases within 12 hours. Now look, guys, this is a massive risky area, isn't it? Imagine just recently getting into cryptocurrencies. You would definitely fall for it, isn't it? And regarding this malware, guys, that is Crocodilius, it is distributed through a proprietary dropper that bypasses Android 13 security protection, as well as Play Protect, granting itself accessibility service permission to deploy fraudulent overlays and intercept passwords. Additionally, guys, this particular malware that is Crocodilius functions as a remote access Trojan, which is also called as RAT, and it allows operators to control the device, take screenshots and bypass two-factor authentication as well, which we use via Google Authenticators. Now it's really important to understand, guys, right now only users in Turkey are affected by it, but this method of initial infection remains unclear, and it does suggest that it could actually spread further. And this particular malware, guys, is distributed by malicious sites, social media, fake promotions, text messages in third-party stores. Now, one thing which I've noticed, guys, via LinkedIn, I'm getting a lot of direct messages, and they're asking me to interview for a role, and they are sending me a dodgy link, and I'm definitely not clicking on it, and I'm immediately blocking them, guys. So if you're someone who's really active on LinkedIn, guys, make sure you don't click on any dodgy links to go ahead and do the interview. And regarding Crocodilius, guys, to mitigate this particular risk, Threat Fabric advises users to only download apps from Google Play Store and avoid installing APK files from untrusted sources. And despite this malware being new, guys, Crocodilius has advanced capabilities, and it could position it as a serious competitor in the malware as a service market, so definitely be aware of this, particularly if you're a user in Turkey or Spain. Now, guys, let's go and discuss some news regarding President Donald Trump's son, and this is connected to Eric Trump as well as Donald Trump Jr., and they have launched American Bitcoin, and they want to set a new standard in the Bitcoin mining industry, and they are partnered with Hut 8, guys, which is a subsidiary focused on Bitcoin mining and building a strategic reserve. And this venture, guys, is a partnership with Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr., who are heavily involved in this company. And so far as Hut 8 is concerned, guys, they have contributed most of its ASIC miners to American data centers, and they are now rebranding it to American Bitcoin. And Hut 8, guys, will continue providing infrastructure and operations under long-term agreements, and they're aiming to streamline operations and boost growth in Bitcoin mining sector. Now, if you do need official link to this, guys, it is published by Global Newswire, and the link to that is in the show notes below. So these were the newscasts on the Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and blockchain world, and let's see, guys, how Liberation Day turns out to be. And who's to say, guys, it might turn out to be a historic moment, not just in the cryptocurrency world, but in American history as well. So I'm definitely wishing them all the best. Now, guys, let's go and take a deep dive into two news from Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East. Now, the first news, guys, is regarding Sonic Labs, and looks like they are ditching algorithmically backed stablecoin, that is USD. and they are focusing now on UAE Dirham alternative. So let me go ahead and give out more information regarding this. Because Andrew Crony, guys, he had announced the original plan for a USD algorithmically stable coin with up to 23% APR on March 22nd. Now, Andrew Crony, guys, is kind of like the OG in the DeFi sector, but a week later, on the 28th of March, guys, he confirmed that the firm has completely scrapped the USD stablecoin plan. Instead, guys, they will release a mathematically bound numerical dirham, which will be settled and denominated in USD. Now, this particular change, guys, does align with UAE's plan to launch a digital dirham, which will be released on Q4 of 2025. And what I'll do, guys, in just a matter of 2 days, I will go ahead and release a standalone episode regarding the digital dirham. Now, regarding the digital dirham, guys, the UAE Central Bank Governor stated that the digital dirham will enhance financial stability and combat financial crime as well. And also the digital dirham will be accepted across all payment channels alongside its physical counterpart. Now, because of this, guys, Andrew Crony and Sonic Labs had to go ahead and take a completely different turn, isn't it? And the original stablecoin plan faced heavy industry criticism due to past failures of algorithmically backed stablecoin. And the classic example is Terra Luna, isn't it? Now, regarding Andrew Crony, guys, he was previously admitted to experiencing PTSD, that is post-traumatic stress disorder, and that was related to algorithmic stablecoins from previous market cycles. And the Terra Luna collapse, guys, completely destroyed the narrative regarding algorithmically backed stablecoin, isn't it? And we know what happened because of that. And Terra Luna stablecoin, guys, was offering 20% APY via Anchor Protocol, so it looks like now Sonic Labs is pivoting to the dirham-backed stablecoin, which could benefit from UAE's push for blockchain-based digital payments. Now, this particular move, guys, positions Sonic Labs as an early adopter of UAE digital currency framework, so it's going to be really interesting to see, guys, what is the new idea that it comes up with. And what I'll do, guys, maybe on Thursday I'll go ahead and release a standalone episode where I'll go ahead and explain what the digital dirham is, and I'll go ahead and discuss how does tokenization and smart contract work with CBDCs. And last week, guys, I also talked about ADGM. They are partnered with Chainlink Labs as well. And Chainlink, if you know, guys, they had one of the biggest innovations in 2024. That is Chainlink CCIP, that is Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol. And that, according to me, guys, is definitely a game changer in the cryptocurrency industry. So in that episode, I'll definitely go ahead and touch base on that as well. Now, guys, let's go ahead and discuss second news. And this is in the world of artificial intelligence. And MRC Saudi, guys, they partnered with Aspective, and they want to elevate AI-powered media analytics and advertising in Saudi Arabia. So let me go ahead and share more information regarding this, because this collaboration, guys, combines MRC Saudi's media measurement expertise with Aspective's AI-driven advertising technology. And advertisers, media agencies, and content owners will gain enhanced audience insights, add efficient analysis, and content engagement matrix. And there are 5 key pillars that define this partnership, guys. The first one is AI-driven scene and audience analytics. The second one is cross-platform measurement. The third one is visual product placement, or VPP. The fourth one is innovation in media analytics. And the fifth one is alignment with Saudi Vision 2030. And AI-driven scene and audience analytics, guys, will dynamically optimize ad placement based on real-time behavioral data. And based on the news, guys, cross-platform measurement tools will track audience engagements, and this will be across TV, digital, as well as out-of-home media as well. And there will be virtual product placements that will enable real-time, AI-powered insertion tailored to viewers, and new predicting modeling methodologies will help advertisers stay ahead in an evolving digital landscape. And this particular partnership, as I mentioned earlier, aligns with Saudi Vision 2030, promoting digital transformation in media and advertising. And the CFMRC Saudi, guys, emphasize a commitment to AI-driven insights as well as personalization. And MRC Saudi aims to integrate advanced analytics with Aspective's AI to empower advertisers with real-time data-driven strategies. And the CF Aspective, guys, highlighted the need for non-intrusive, AI-driven advertising that engages rather than interrupts. And Aspective's AI technology, guys, will enhance ad relevance, making brand messaging more natural and valuable to audiences. And this partnership, guys, will enhance audience engagement through AI-powered data-driven advertising. And so far as advertisers are concerned, it will definitely improve ad performance with real-time insights and context-aware placements, isn't it? And MRC Saudi and Aspective, guys, aims to redefine advertising, ensuring ads become meaningful interactions rather than interruptions. So definitely interesting news. And look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. So far as artificial intelligence is concerned, it is definitely turning out to be a game changer, isn't it? And I'm pretty much sure, guys, UAE and the MENA region will definitely be leading the bounce. And now with Trump administration, guys, United States of America is definitely taking the lead as well. And it is great that the MENA region in United States of America are in excellent terms. So definitely brilliant news. So that's about all, guys, on the Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and artificial intelligence world from blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So let's kick start with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB, listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. I have a question by Matt who asks, how might the CFTC's decision to withdraw crypto advisories impact the future of crypto derivatives trading? This, to be honest, Matt, is such a brilliant question, isn't it? And I very strongly feel, Matt, that CFTC pulling back these two crypto advisories is actually a pretty big deal. And now under the Trump administration, this actually means that they're actually treating crypto derivatives more like traditional finance instead of some shady, risky asset classes in it. And according to me, this particular news, Matt, is absolutely huge because it does reduce regulatory uncertainties in it. And because of this, Matt, I very strongly feel now big players will also enter the market, and it will also reduce compliance costs as well. And for crypto services or crypto firms, it will actually mean that they won't get bogged in pointless red tapes, which happened a lot when Gary Gensler was involved in it. And moves such as this, Matt, I very strongly feel encourages actual innovation instead of just scaring companies out of the US. And more importantly, this particular move, I cannot stress this enough, Matt, does actually highlight how bad Biden's administration has been for cryptocurrency space, especially with Operation Choke Point 2.0. And the whole thing was a straight up attack on the industry, isn't it? And what happened, Matt, under Operation Choke Point 2.0? The government basically pressured banks not to work with the cryptocurrency firms, and that is what Elizabeth Warren is harping all about as well. She is definitely not a fan of cryptocurrency, and because of that, Matt, companies struggle to get even basic banking services, and that was one of the major reasons, if you look at it, why Silvergate as well as Signature Bank collapsed as well. But mainstream media is not talking about that, isn't it? So look, Matt, I do feel that CFTC is stepping back a little bit. Seems like at least some regulations are realizing Biden's anti-crypto stance, which is not sustainable. So I definitely do think it is a massive win, and I'm pretty much sure it's going to have a positive impact on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well. So definitely interesting question. And that's about all, guys, on the Ask Me Anything season blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays, 8 am to 8:30 am, we have Blockchain DXB podcast, where we cover top news and information pertaining to the price of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. We also look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye-bye.